I'd like to invite ASB President Riley Nuss on stage to deliver her message to the class of 2019.
Good afternoon, parents, friends, staff, and class of 2019. My name is Riley Nuss, and I've had the honor of being your ASB president this year. When thinking about writing this speech, many ideas came to mind. I considered giving great advice for tackling the future, words of wisdom about finding your passion, or steps to overcoming obstacles. But honestly, who am I to give you advice? I don't know any more than you do. I've just finished high school and I've yet to live in the real world. So I decided to just tell you what I know by telling you my story. When I was 6 years old, my parents noticed that I started to walk funny. I had a strange way of kicking out my leg and I was limping. Over the course of that first grade year, it was becoming harder and harder for me to walk normally. Multiple doctors and many tests later, we still had no answers. By the end of that summer, I completely lost my ability to walk. My parents began shopping for a wheelchair and had contacted the school to let them know I would need a handicapped accessible room. 2 weeks before the start of my second grade year, our neurologist called with an idea. She thought I might have a rare genetic disorder called dopa-responsive dystonia. Basically, my body stopped making dopamine. She said there was no test for it and that I would just have to start taking medicine and it would either work or it wouldn't. 1 week after I took my first pill, I went from not being able to walk to riding my bike and running down the street. And later to playing two... Thank you. Give me a second. And later to playing 2 varsity sports and going to state for ironically running. As most of you know, dopamine carries the messages from your brain to your body to tell it what to do. For me, I accomplish this by taking my medicine twice a day, every day. But what about for you? After you leave here today, what will it be that carries your dreams, your ideas and goals from your brain to your legs? From thought to action. Unfortunately, there is no magic pill for you. It will take purpose, planning, and persistence. That's my challenge to you guys. Do what you have to do to take action, run, don't walk. I can't wrap this up without saying a few thank yous. Thank you to my family and friends for support and love and for spending so many hours on bleachers over the years. Thank you, Mrs. Herskovitz, for always making me laugh. Mrs. Erickson for being like my second mom to me. Mrs. Giff for hooking me up with those excused tardies. Like every other day. To Springer for putting up with my sass and making me a better volleyball player. To Marie, the librarian, sorry for the $100 I owe for missing books. Also to Rick, the janitor. You're awesome and you don't get recognized enough if you're here. I love you, Rick. And last but not least, Courtney Scott, who saw something in me I didn't see in myself. You've made me love volunteering and giving back, and I will forever be grateful. Thank you all so much, and congratulations, class of 2019.